Man, why do people listen to a grandmaster in chess on what he thinks about League of Legends? Like, go play your chess. Just because you're good at it doesn't mean you're good at other games that require thinking. All jokes aside, yeah, like the internet is a little bit big mad at the $500 Ari skin. In a way, I can't blame them. Like, for $500, I would expect Ari to jump off of the screen and give me a blowjob. Like, and then I would say, all right, well, I'm paying for what it's worth. But seriously, though, here are the only reasons that I think it would be acceptable for a person to buy the $500 skin. Your crush, your waifu, is obsessed with League of Legends. Like, she absolutely adores the game, and you impress her by showing how wealthy you are. You're like, look, baby, come into my account and you can see what I have. And you'll be like, oh my goodness, Chad. Oh, you shouldn't have spent all that money. It's okay, babe. I have spent all that money, and if you want, after playing League of Legends, we can go to a restaurant tonight. You know, like that would be cringe, but acceptable. Like, men have done even worse in order to try and impress a lady. So it is understandable. Second, maybe your daddy is a millionaire. Maybe your daddy has oil in the backyard, and, you know, without you working, he's giving you pocket money. And it's like, well, $500, who cares, right? So again, like, you want to show off. You want to show to other people about how wealthy you are. Maybe you're from China. Like, they have a different culture over there, right? Like here in the West, I'm not kidding. Like, this is legit what I'm telling you. It's actually a thing. Here in the West, people who are caught spending money on video games are looked down on. It's like, why are you wasting money? It's viewed as wasteful, right? It's against the Protestant mindset. It's like, well, you're spending money on a video game? Are you crazy? In China, it's viewed like, oh, so you're so rich, you are so wealthy that you spend money on a video. Good on you. You know, like at least you're not wasting your time. Your time is dedicated to working hard, and you make a lot of money so you can spend on video game. Unlike those Americans that waste their time by playing the video game. So it's like a little reverse thing, right? Like here in America, playing to win is considered respectable, while in Asia, paying to win is actually considered respectable because it shows you got wealth. So yeah, like if you're from China and you want to buy a skin like this in order to show off your social status, you know, you go to a business meeting and you put your account on the table, I can understand. Definitely understand. You're trying to impress a woman, also understand. If you love Riot, you want to support the company. This is the company that you cherish the most. It's a political company, a social justice company that is designed to help America progress from the dark ages that it is now into the golden era. It will curb police violence. It will change what men find attractive in women. And you want to support that, so you give them $500. Like, unironically, I'm not making it up. Like, if you haven't seen it recently, a lot of people have pointed out that the new female characters that are coming out, they're not the same like the female characters that used to come out back when Sona was made, right? Like, there are some differences, and Riot themselves apologized for Kaisa. Like, they were like, oh goodness, we are so sorry for the atrocity that we have committed. We have given a skin-tight suit and breasts to a character. We will try to distance ourselves from that. You have artists that have tried to pump the androgyny into characters, being very upset that the company told them to stop doing that, and eventually the company caved, so the artists are now doing their best in order to pump up the androgyny. And even with this Ari skin, like, you can see the way she looks is not bad, but like, I guarantee to you, if you got the people who made the game 10 years ago and you got their talent in order to make this Ari, it would probably look closer to a $500 skin. But my point is, like, based on interviews, based on what people who work at Riot say on Twitter, and based on how the community that they foster react, yes, Riot is a political company, but much more like all the video gaming company, right? So if you are an androgynous connoisseur, if you love the pumped androgynous female characters on the screen, give them $500. I know that there are some sexy female characters in League of Legends, but those are the work of the people from the past. Despite the fact that the company is still called Riot, there's different people working at it now. So they have to juggle in maintaining what was created with creating new stuff, right? And maybe this is why a lot of people are saying that the new Riot skins aren't so good. It is the talent, right? Like when you have the Californian mindset, you scare off talent. Talented people do not want to work with ideologues. But anyway, right, so that would be another reason. You love Riot as a company. You adore Riot. You give them the $500 in order to show support. Many Asians do that. Like their company, like Nikkei, for instance, they have like very expensive skins. And those expensive skins are designed to actually allow people to give them a tip, if you will, right? And in exchange, you get something. Now, here's my take on all of this. I do not blame Riot for doing it. I don't know why people are attacking the company for doing it. Like, they should make another skin that costs $5,000. The people that are guilty for this are the people buying. I never blame the seller. The seller can sell whatever for whatever the cost, especially if it's not something pay to win. I looked at the skin, by the way. It didn't seem to me to be that eye-catching or interesting compared to the other skins that they have. Maybe, again, like, I have different tastes. Like, if her art style was a lot more sexy. Like, again, if it was made by the people from 10 years ago that worked on Riot, especially when this is Ari, like, you would expect something more. But you get what you get. It's funny, though, that they chose to honor Faker, which is actually renowned for being a player that never uses cosmetics. I think, like, there's only one time that he used cosmetics at a championship, and that was because he picked by accident. So, to get that person and to give them the most expensive skin ever made in the history of the game is a little bit out of touch. But I understand he's getting like 30% or something like that. So technically, like, you're paying $250, but you're giving Faker the rest of your money, which brings us to another reason you like Faker. You know, you're a wishy-cushy girl with big fat titties, titties much bigger than AAA Western companies are able to provide nowadays, and you want to support Faker because he's your husbando, so you're buying the skin. Also an option. But all in all, yeah. What is the problem here? You know, it's fine to have like certain things that are unobtainium by most people, so that only the people that do have the money can get the skins. However, the community is reacting, which is also okay. I heard that people want to ban Ari from every single game, just so that the people who bought the skin can't use it, which would be hilarious. Like that would definitely be hilarious. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.